Everyone, and welcome back. We're here again today with another Architectural Digest house tour. I enjoyed doing the last one quite a bit, so I thought we'd do another. This is Tommy Hilfiger and his Plaza Hotel penthouse, which is a fun feature in older hotels where some of the rooms or parts of the hotels are like condos or flats or whatever you want to call them, but they're for sale. So you can actually live in a hotel full time, and often you can pay, I guess, like a what would be like an HOA, and utilize the services of the hotel too. So the hotel has like dry cleaning services or a spa. You can use those. So it can be it's expensive, clearly $50 million, but it can be a nice way to live.
Hey, welcome
I'm guessing
AD.
this is
Come
his
on
wife.
in to our Plaza apartment.
I definitely thought Tommy Hilfiger was a homosexual.
You gonna do the
'cause I
tour?
assume all
Why don't
You
male
start the tour.
male
Why don't you
designers
start
are
the tour?
homosexuals?
All right, I'll start the tour. Okay.
She's better at it.
This is probably his wife.
This is
So,
our
guess
entry
not.
hall.
Homosexual.
This leads right on.
Wait, hold on. We're just going right into it. Okay, this is the entry hall. So the Plaza Hotel was built in the 1800s. So that's the Victorian era. The Victorian era is harder to do in the States because it's America, and the Victorian era is a very not European, British era. But it's reminiscent of the styles which are emerging at the time. It looks eclectic, in kind of there's lots of columns, but I don't know. This has definitely been renovated in the last 100 years, very specific time point. But this is the kind of even more traditional black and white tile floor. So yeah, this is a very nice, clean.
She's better
wood.
at it.
This is our entry
like
hall.
the
This
red.
leads right on
Okay.
to basically our living room. This is one of my favorite spots in the apartment.
Okay. I wish it would turn more.
Sort of little
How?
hanging out
Oh, Elizabeth Taylor. Word.
nook where we read books or magazines and have a drink and chat.
There's a lot of
Okay,
history in the
books.
plaza. The Beatles stayed here, the Rolling Stones stayed here, Marilyn Monroe stayed here.
Is that why he wanted to live here? Because a bunch of people spent the night in the hotel?
We just think it's iconic, and
I mean, yes,
above
it is an
anything
iconic
else, we
hotel.
love the location. You see all the way
Fair.
across the 59th Street Bridge, and all the buildings in the area are lit. So
Okay, now that we've gotten kind of a farther out view of this room, it's really ugly. It has these kind of black, what is the word I'm thinking of? Not sheer. Shiny, what is that? What is that term? Oh my god. Whatever. It looks kind of like a black lacquer finish on the walls. But then I don't know, what is this? Tortoise shell molding all around it, including the mirrors? This feels like an 80s fever dream. Like this was somebody's dream room in 1982. And they were doing illicit things in this room.
you have a whole different vibe at night.
I
If
do
you
not
follow
like
us through here,
it's a nice
we can
space.
show you the dining room.
furniture looks
The dining
nice,
room
but
we never
the room
use.
itself, too much.
I think we've probably
Oh.
had 3
Okay.
dinners here.
We usually
I do like the dining room. I do like the dining room.
either have takeout or we
You can
go
still
out.
sit in there,
This
even if you
is
have takeout. You
our
can
little
still sit in
bar
there.
area. Tommy, you usually are a Chardonnay drinker. Is that
Okay.
correct?
That's
Would you agree
correct.
with me? This is my drink, Don Julio 1942.
Oh, she's
I
just
would say this is a
straight
pretty
tequila.
important spot in our house. All right, so through these
Wait,
doors,
okay. They're not like really showing this place off at all. Okay. Here, let's.
we can
go
show you the
back.
dining room.
the dining room we never use.
Okay, so it has this very nice coffered ceiling in it, which kind of reminds me of the ceiling at Elton Palace in their dining room. They have an aluminium foil in the central area in their dining room at Elton Palace, which is very nice. This feels quite Art Deco. In I don't know, I think just in the ceiling and kind of the furnishings makes it feel. It's not Art Deco. That's not the right word. I like the chairs, but I can't
I
tell
think
what they
we've-
are. It's such a hodgepodge of things, but I like it. I like the mirrors on the walls. That's always a fun aspect because then it creates this illusion of more space. And when you have, if they since they don't use this space, but if you put candles on the dining table, that would reflect and add light to it. I like the chandeliers. I don't know how I feel about 5 different chandeliers in the space. I think just the 3 central ones would have been good. But I do like them all individually. And I like the dining room table. That looks like 18th century. That looks like an 18th century dining table.
Probably had 3 dinners here.
Like Empire
We
style.
usually
That's
either
19.
have
No.
takeout
Yeah.
or we
No, that's 19th century. That's 19th
go
century.
out.
This is our little bar area.
It could be
Tommy,
18th.
you
It could be
usually
late
are a
18th century.
Chardonnay drinker. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
that's
Would you-
correct.
Anyway.
Pretty important.
So their dining
I
room.
can't say that
Where's
the kitchen doors. I would say this is the
Okay,
kitchen.
so the living room.
I
dining
can't
room,
say
and
that the kitchen
okay.
sees a lot of cooking action because, after all, that's what restaurants are for. Although you do make the occasional piece of toast.
This is one of my favorite
Where
rooms in the
is
entire
their
house.
toaster?
Dee said, I want a French bistro in the house.
Okay.
I thought, is that going to be a little too Disney or something? She,
Oh wait, what is that in
started-
the background?
I thought, is
What is this? I think it's just the way the cupboarding has to work. Okay.
that going to be a little too Disney or something? She started
has all these
pulling
weird
ideas together,
marble
found this black and white tile for the floor,
paneling
the black
with,
and white marble,
like, just a
and
flat
it came
white
together in a way
plasterboard,
that
it looks like, in
was
the middle.
really surprising to me. I love it, and it's my favorite in the
really
house.
shiny. Why is everything
So
so
we're
shiny?
going to go into the den now. This room is actually maybe the most modern room in
Oh, okay. I do kind of like the desk. I think the desk works.
the house. Dee wanted all the TVs behind mirrors.
It's a mirror. No, it's a TV.
Fair.
No, it's a mirror. It's a TV.
It's useful though.
Trying to figure out
Though
how
the
to
mirror's
turn it
too
off.
high up
There
to
we go.
actually use it as
Turn
a
the
mirror.
room off. Okay, we did it.
Like they're shorter
if
than
you guys
the fireplace.
come in here, we have
You can't use the mirror.
something special to show you.
Why would you
This
do
is
that?
my office. These were a gift from Mick Jagger. These
Oh,
books were
okay.
gifts from Karl Lagerfeld.
Okay.
We have a painting my wife
he's
bought me for my
obviously well
birthday
connected. It's Tommy
from
Hilfiger.
Charles Wiggins of the Plaza. My favorite photo of my wife by
that's
Antoine
his wife.
Verglas and an Annie Leibovitz.
Oh, I like the Annie Leibovitz. Okay. I like this obelisk here. It's very fun. I like it.
family portrait of our 7 children. And
7
sometimes
kids.
Dee and I come in just to get away from
Our 7
anything
children.
that may be going on in the rest of the apartment.
That's insane. 7 children.
One of
That
the
man is
kids.
straight.
Yeah, one of the
straight.
kids.
One of the
7
kids. There you go.
This sign was one of the original New York Times signs on
That is a
43rd
fun
Street
little
at their
collector's
headquarters,
item. I do
and we
see that.
bought
Why
it
is the ceiling
specifically
shiny?
for this room. Dee
Oh my
had a
god,
fight
why
with
is the ceiling so shiny? Everything in this house feels, it just has like a coat of gloss. That was the word I was looking for earlier. Everything is so glossy. Ugh, it's so much. I don't think they've renovated this since the 80s, it looks like. Well, no, they said, when did he move into this house? I'll have to find out.
with the concierge at the Ritz Hotel in Paris to get these
Oh,
dogs.
that's true. I forgot about that.
So glossy.
That was
Too much.
That was
Too much
incredible.
that was
gloss.
incredible.
Gloss is meant for lips, not for walls.
Where are we going now?
Where are we going? Are we going upstairs?
Let's go upstairs.
Is there anything else on the ground floor?
If you guys follow us this way, this is the master suite, which we have to clean.
Oh, no.
Cut.
Okay, so this seems like it was quite early on in AD days. I don't know when this came out, and I'm not going to look. But they don't seem to have staged this as much as they get into later. Like, I'm confident that those AD magazines in Michelle Dockeray's house were staged. I don't think there's anything staged in this house. Mainly because it's empty. There was nothing in the kitchen on that countertop. There was nothing in the dining room. It feels just like a very expensive hub to go live life in New York City. Which, I mean, fair, because it's New York City, but like...
Here is
What?
our master bedroom.
Okay.
I love it because it's so
I do love the
airy
canopy.
and light.
I
It's
love, that headboard. That is a nice headboard.
master bedroom. I love it because it's so
The paneling
airy
on the wall
and
is a
light. It's
bit
cozy,
much.
but it's
I would have
elegant.
liked to have seen that infilled
This
with
is one of
like
the
a
features that
wallpaper or a
I
fabric
love
or
that I think
something.
everybody must
We have our own mini bar.
We have our own little mini bar coffee station. When you wake up,
It's a
you
breakfast
don't
nook
have
in
to
the
go
UK.
down to the kitchen.
And another
It's
favorite
season 3.
part of the
Right.
apartment is the terrace overlooking the park.
Oh, that is a nice fireplace too. I wonder how much of this is like original to the space and how much of this is, because this is in the attic. So I'm trying to think if these rooms would have been for use in when the hotel was originally built. If these would have been rooms that they let to visitors. So it's hard for me to figure out how much exactly of this space is kind of original and how much of this has been added on over the years.
Once
It's a
you get your
weird layout,
coffee
for
over
sure.
there,
So-
you can just move over here and have our coffee
Okay.
overlooking Central
yeah, they're in
Park
the turret.
on
They have
our
the turret.
terrace. Here
looks like a
is the
small
master
terrace.
bath. His and her sinks, very important.
Okay.
No fighting.
Again, with
and,
the gloss. So much of this apartment is glossy.
and we then have the dressing area. And this is my little
Elizabeth
glam
Taylor,
station
Marilyn
over
Monroe.
here.
Okay.
I decided to
A little parquet flooring moment. I haven't seen much of the floors, honestly. Okay, there's a nice tile in the bathroom.
set up my own boutique. I have
See,
basically
this is a much more
a
appropriately
uniform
sized
taste. White
dressing
shirts,
room.
blue shirts, navy suits, gray suits, black tuxedos,
Though,
chinos,
I don't think anyone needs
jeans,
that many
and
shirts.
navy and gray
I say this
sweaters.
as someone with a lot of pairs of
So
shirts.
it's perfect
that,
for my uniform.
but I've
Yours
got-
is
I've got
definitely
a few.
bigger.
No. Mine has nothing in it.
I know.
Maybe we should convert it into something because it's not being a closet.
Okay. So it looks like the second floor, upper floor, because this is way up there. The Plaza Hotel is quite a many stories. Looks like their upper floor has the master suite, kind of a hallway area, and then more bedrooms on.
This
down
is
the hallway,
Sebastian.
which is
This
fairly
is his
conventional.
room.
This is my favorite piece in his room.
They have 7
It's
children,
actually
though. Did all 7 of the
two
kids
giant
grow up in this
drums that have
hotel?
been cut out to make bookshelves. And I thought
Oh, I do like a constellation ceiling. That is a very fun feature.
it was just such a clever piece and so much fun.
This room is more signature Tommy Hilfiger than any room in the house
It
because
does feel
it is
very
red,
like
white, and blue.
classic Americana.
Sebastian loves this room, and he loves sleeping
Oh,
in his
it's a
boat bed.
boat.
The idea was to make it very nautical.
Yeah, clearly nautical. When I do think
This
Tommy Hilfiger, I do
room
think
is
of nautical.
a guest room
Like when I think of polo or Ralph Lauren, I think of polo. I think of nautical for Tommy Hilfiger.
/ child's room, depending on who's visiting at
We
the time.
call it
So
a swing
glossy.
room, not to be confused with a swinger's room.
Oh,
Walls are adorned
It's
with
too
my
glossy.
favorite rock and roll photographs from Janis Joplin, Tina
Okay,
Turner,
okay.
the Beatles, Paul McCartney, The Who, the Stones.
And then if we go through here,
oh, I love. They have a very interesting, like eclectic style of taste. A very eclectic taste. But I do love the like very French ornate mirrors. Those are very nice throughout this house.
this
And the
is
wallpaper.
sort
This
of
is a
another
nice
whole
wallpaper.
wing that we did for Tommy's teenage daughter, Elizabeth.
So they have
This
7
is
kids
the
between them.
lilac or
Not
purple
necessarily
room.
7 kids.
My
together.
daughter Elizabeth chose to decorate the room this way. She was going to school here at
It
the time. Now
feels
she's living in LA,
good.
designing
It's
her own collection.
The
matte,
painting
which
above
I
the
support.
doorway
It's not
is a
shiny.
painting done by Tommy's daughter, Allie, that I actually bought at her first art show. I actually love that painting.
I like the monochrome. I do like the monochrome. It's not overpowering because it's such a light color. That was a nice room. It has very tall ceilings. You really didn't see much of it. It kind of had those Venetian blinds. I'm thinking, it feels very 80s though. This entire
Chose
place
to
feels
decorate
like
the room
like I said,
this
80s
way.
fever dream.
She was going to school here.
Way, her.
Those
Okay.
elephant tusks are fake.
We do not harm animals in the
Well, it could have been like an antique, and then it would have been fine.
making of this
It's not
apartment.
great.
We'd like
obviously,
everybody
'cause,
to know.
It's still happening,
This is
but-
the dome in the building.
Oh,
So we
okay.
have the natural bracing
So this is
and the authentic original bricks.
What
The
is this room?
chandelier
Like
is
it's
from
off of the
the
dining
New
room.
York Times lobby.
I do like the wall. I do like the wall covering. It's a trompe l'oeil effect, which I do quite enjoy. I love the curtains. Schloss Schweizingen in Schweizingen, Germany, has a lot of fun trompe l'oeil wallpapers in it, which is if you ever get to Schweizingen, Germany, kind of in the middle of nowhere, go to Schloss Schweizingen. It's probably the only thing to do there. But they have cool wallpapers. Do like the full tour of the castle, because you'll get to see those wallpapers.
When it was on 43rd Street. The mural on the wall is painted by Hilary Knight, the illustrator for the Eloise book.
Oh,
That is me, and that is Tommy.
That's
It looks
quite
like we're
sweet.
getting out of some kind of canoe or gondola.
Okay, gondola.
This is for
Thank
coffee,
you.
tea, and desserts. Occasionally we use it as a room for pizza.
It's a pizza tea room. Here, you have to pick up your cup.
Okay.
Pick up your cup.
They do they actually live here? They act like they don't know what they're doing in any of these spaces.
have to have it. Your pinky has
Ding.
ding the pinky
not put your
up is
pinky
the
up.
proper. That's right. Let's see. A little more angle. There you go. Good. And then sip.
Unless the cup doesn't have a handle. If the cup doesn't have a handle, then you can put your pinky up.
Thank
Because the
you
pinky
for
is useful
coming.
for balance. Anyway. Oh, they have another house too. It's Mediterranean style. Ooh, maybe we'll react to that next. We'll see. But no, that will be all for now. I hope you all enjoy. These are quite fun videos. I like judging things, so I'm enjoying this. But yeah, no, I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know if you want to see. There's a lot of videos in this playlist, so I could. And most of these people I don't recognize. Who is Alejandro Fernandez? I have no idea. He's Mexican, or lives in Mexico at least, so maybe we'll watch one of his. I don't know. Let me know what you'd like to see next. I hope you all have a great day. Take care.